Dust swirls, chariots rumble. A conch shell blares a mournful cry across the plains of Kurukshetra. The air crackles with tension, thick with the anticipation of war. On one side the noble Pandavas, righteous and seeking their birthright. On the other, the Kauravas, consumed by greed and envy. 18 days of bloodshed await. 18 days that will determine the fate of a kingdom. This is Kurukshetra. This is Mahabharat. The drums of war beat louder. The earth trembles under the weight of marching armies. Each warrior carries a story, a burden of duty, love and revenge. But amidst the thundering hooves and clashing steel, a different tale unfolds. A tale of quiet sorrow, hidden within the heart of a queen. Kunti, mother of the Pandavas, stands at the edge of the battlefield. Her heart aches, torn by the sight of her sons pitted against their kin. The weight of a secret, long buried, now threatens to consume her. Years ago, a boon, a prayer answered, brought Karna, her firstborn, into the world. A son she could not acknowledge, abandoned out of fear and societal pressure. Now she sees him, a valiant warrior on the enemy's side. His armor gleams, a beacon of strength and defiance. But Kunti sees only the innocent babe she once held, the son destiny has placed on the wrong side of this war. Her silence screams, her love a painful echo in the cacophony of battle. On the battlefield, another figure stands etched against the rising sun. Bhishma, the revered patriarch, the grandsire bound by a vow. His loyalty to the throne, a promise made in his youth, chains him to the side of injustice. He sees the righteousness of the Pandavas, feels the wrongness of Duryodhana's ambition, but duty, like a heavy cloak, smothers his conscience. He raises his bow, a reluctant warrior fighting for a cause he cannot believe in. Every arrow he shoots is a silent prayer for forgiveness, a testament to the terrible burden of duty. Bhishma, the embodiment of sacrifice, teaches us that even the noblest vows can become chains, binding us to paths we may not wish to tread. The seeds of this war were sown long ago, in the opulent halls of Hastinapur. A game of dice, a web of deceit spun by the cunning Shakuni, became the Kuru dynasty's undoing. Yudhishthira, the eldest Pandava, a man of unwavering righteousness, falls prey to Shakuni's guile. His kingdom, his wealth, his brothers, and even his wife Draupadi are staked and lost. The hall echoes with Draupadi's humiliation, as Dushasana, driven by malice, attempts to disrobe her. But the heavens intervene, her honor protected by Krishna's divine grace. This act of degradation, a scar on the soul of the Pandavas, sets the stage for the war to come. Section 5. Draupadi's Stand, a Queen's Fury. Draupadi, the fiery queen, rises from the ashes of humiliation. Her spirit, unbroken by Duryodhana's cruelty, becomes a beacon of strength. She vows not to tie her hair, a symbol of mourning and anger, until she washes it with Dushasana's blood. Her unwavering resolve, her demand for justice, becomes a rallying cry for the Pandavas. Draupadi's stand is a testament to the power of a woman scorned. She teaches us that resilience is born from adversity, and that even in the face of unimaginable injustice, hope and the pursuit of righteousness must prevail. Section 6. Echoes of War, Abhimanyu's Last Stand. The war rages on, a whirlwind of fury and despair. Abhimanyu, Arjuna's son, a young warrior of unparalleled valor, enters the Chakravyuha, a deadly formation of the Kaurava army. He fights with the courage of a lion, his arrows finding their mark with deadly accuracy. But betrayal awaits him, as the rules of war are broken, and he is left to face impossible odds. Abhimanyu's last stand is a poignant reminder of the cost of war. His story, a tragic echo of the larger battle, highlights the futility of conflict and the heartbreaking loss of innocence that inevitably follows. Section 7. The Wisdom of the Chariot, Krishna's Guidance. Throughout this epic battle, one figure stands as a beacon of wisdom and guidance. Krishna, the charioteer of Arjuna, is more than a mere companion. He is the embodiment of Dharma, the voice of conscience amidst the chaos. As Arjuna falters, his spirit crushed by the weight of fighting his own kin, Krishna imparts the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita. He reminds Arjuna of his duty, not just as a warrior but as a man. He teaches him that it is not the act but the intention behind it that truly matters. Krishna's words, a timeless message of duty, devotion, and righteousness, continue to resonate across the ages. Section 8. Reflections on Dharmakshetra, the battlefield of justice. The Battle of Kurukshetra is not just a clash of armies, it is a battle within each heart. It is a constant reminder that life itself is a Kurukshetra, where we are constantly at war with our own desires, our ego, and our attachments. The choices we make, the actions we take, determine which side we ultimately fight for, the side of righteousness or the side of deceit. The Mahabharata, through its intricate web of characters and their dilemmas, forces us to confront our own inner conflicts. It compels us to question our own sense of right and wrong, to examine the consequences of our actions, and to strive for a life lived in accordance with Dharma. Section 9. Timeless Lessons from an Ancient Epic. The echoes of the Mahabharata resonate even today. Its stories of love, loss, betrayal, and sacrifice hold a mirror to our own lives. It reminds us that the battle between good and evil is eternal, fought not just on battlefields but within our hearts. The epic's enduring power lies in its ability to transcend time and culture, offering timeless wisdom that is as relevant today as it was centuries ago. The Mahabharata is not just a story, it is a guidebook for navigating the complexities of life, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the light of Dharma can guide us towards a path of righteousness and self-discovery.